Well, thanks for visiting us at arclatechshomepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with an update on your Friday forecast as well as this weekend and the possibility of some heavy rain as we move into next week, but no issues here for our Friday. If you've been out there this morning, we have some great temperatures out there, and that will continue throughout the day. A little warm this afternoon. We'll come in the upper 70s and low 80s, but we're still a few degrees below our typical high for this time of the year, and the humidity will stay away from us again today. So if you have any outdoor plans today, should be great for that, especially this evening. We'll cool into the 60s just after sunset tonight. So we are looking at a stormy pattern setting up for much of next week. We could begin to see some of this rain maybe as soon as Sunday afternoon, but it looks like the heaviest rain will probably hold off until Sunday night, Monday morning. That will be the first of several rounds of rainfall that we'll have in the forecast through at least next Friday, and we're seeing some indications maybe that rain goes into next weekend as well. Just given that we'll be on the warm side, low 80s next week, we do think there will be some severe weather potential. We probably won't be able to dial that in exactly until we get into next week, since we're looking at so many rounds of rainfall that will be moving through. So make sure you're kind of checking back for updates, not only on the severe weather potential, but the threat for some heavy rain. Starting to see a little consistency with the forecast models this morning, showing some heavier rain, especially for the northern Arclatechs, and I will show you that in just a moment. So here's a look at your Robin Side of Futurecast again for your Friday. There's one little storm system off to the north of us. It's not going to bother us today. It may send a little bit of cloud cover in at times this afternoon, but we should be great here through your Friday night into Saturday. Saturday we'll start out with some sun, but you can see a little bit of an uptick in the cloud cover. We'll have a south breeze returning ahead of our next storm system there, so we're going to feel a little more humidity this weekend. And for Sunday, if you have outdoor plans in the morning, I honestly think we'll probably be okay for much of the morning and early afternoon, but we may begin to see some of that rain move in during the afternoon and evening on Sunday, and once we go into Sunday night and Monday morning, that's when we'll probably see the first round of at least steadier rain start to make its way into the region. So here's a look at, again, Monday. We have the rain continuing. We'll show you the wide range look here, which is showing, I don't want you to focus so much on the time, but we'll just kind of step forward 24 hours at a time here. You can see rain picking back up Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we've got a few more waves that will come through Thursday and Friday. What's causing all of this? We've got this area of low pressure that will be kind of situated back here in Texas and Mexico, so that's what's going to be churning up these repeated rounds of thunderstorms for much of next week, and we'll go ahead and play it into Friday as well. You can see we do have some rain expected to go into next Friday. So again, it's not going to be a steady rain that sets up Monday and continues all week. It will come through in a few different waves, but this is what the forecast model is suggesting as far as accumulations, maybe some 4 to 6 inch totals, especially across the I-30 corridor, maybe a bullseye where we see about 8 inches of rain north of I-30. Shreveport probably looking at 2 to 3 inches of rain the way things look right now, and I'll show you one of the other forecast models just so you can see how they kind of jive together this morning. It is showing that bullseye here north of I-30. So maybe thinking I'm not going to see a lot of rain next week. We can handle 2 to 3 inches of rain, but whatever falls up here, that's kind of in our catch basin as far as the lakes and rivers, so that will all have to drain out through the region. So we do expect some additional rises on the lakes and rivers as we continue through the week, so we will be keeping you updated on that. But keep in mind, a lot of those lakes and rivers already close to, if not just a little bit above flood stage, so that will be a big concern for us next week, as well as some flash flooding since we lost a lot of our wiggle room this week. It will be a warm week, highs in the 80s, and make sure you're checking back for updates on these severe weather potential as well.